Hello and welcome back to the Figure Forum. Today we will be taking a look at some Transformers, some Super 7 Super Cyborg Transformers to be explicit. We've got an Optimus Prime which we'll look at in this video, and you can't have Optimus without Megatron, so we'll look at Megatron in a different video in case you are a Decepticons fan and don't want anything to do with the Autobot leader. These are quite interesting. I've never really seen them before, the Super 7 Super Cyborg, but I saw them in a local comic shop. They were much too expensive in there, but I managed to find a deal online. They look a bit like the sort of Ultimates line, a little bit pared back, maybe more like the reactions, I guess, sort of bigger versions than the Super 7 reaction figures. But we'll take a look and see what we think. So here we have them. So Super 7, I don't know if you've bought any Super 7 stuff, the Ultimates in particular, they all come in a cool kind of shipper box, which are really nicely secured inside. You've got sort of extra bits of cardboard to make sure, you know, your boxes inside don't pick up too many knocks and dings, which I think is, you know, a really nice touch. It's kind of just got all the details on here, you know, just a shipper, but, you know, it's nice to have that extra layer of protection. Inside also comes kind of bagged up, which again, I like. I think, you know, for the Super 7 certainly know their audience in terms of these are going to be for collectors. And then, yeah, inside we have this kind of really cool 80s Gen 1 look to the packaging, which I think is really nice. We've got this sort of old school artwork there, which I think, you know, if you were a fan of the Gen 1, this kind of really hits that nostalgia button on there. We take a look at the box. Like I say, we've got that sort of old school Gen 1 patterning there, the squares. We've got Autobot, Optimus Prime. Only 7 points of articulation. Like I say, these are kind of retro style figures. They're really not, you know, they're really not there for kind of posing and all their different accessories. They are much more a display piece, I think. I think these would look great in the box as well. You know, I'm wondering about taking it out, but yeah, you know, I think these have got to be on display out of the box. It says like Super Cyborg. We've got the X-ray action figure. I think that obviously refers to the fact that you can take the front panel off, and inside you've got all the inner workings of the Transformers. You've obviously got the matrix of leadership there. I don't think that comes out. We'll check. That'd be nice if that come out, but from what I've seen, I don't think it does. I think it's just a, you know, kind of display piece there. But and it's a shame really, because I think I'll probably display with the, you know, with the cab on. But pretty cool to see all the inner workings as well if you want. We start going through the box. We've got the side, the old school logo again here is referring to the other character in the collection. I think there's more as well, but you know, I think at the time it was released, it was the Autobots and Decepticon leaders, so Prime, and this is obviously Megatron, in case you didn't know. Unknown, but I think we know. On the back, we just runs through, you know, the various elements of Prime. We see our matrix of leadership here, cooling system, always important. You know, other bits, which is all quite cool. I think 11 inches, which is cool. We've also got this kind of Japanese theming as well, for it's like the Super Cyborg range. Others that come in that are the same. Got our Super 7 logos. We've got the side instruction panel here, just tells you what it includes. So X-ray chest, you know, and his blaster as well. That's, like I say, not too many accessories, only his kind of famous old school blaster there. But that's fine, you know, like I say, we don't really need too much else. And then just tells you that the chest panel can kind of come on and off. Nice, you know, I like this, you know, relegate all the boring stuff to the bottom, right? You know, if you don't need it, like keep a nice clean box and then everything else down here, which is cool. And then, you know, nice windows. I don't quite like the fact that you can stare down, see him from above. Again, just carrying on this really nice, this kind of Japanese style G1 packaging there, which is great. But yeah, we will see. As you can see, a couple of twist ties there. So I will get him out of the box and we'll see what he's like after. So those who want to keep the kind of box intact, it's quite nice, quite a simple system really. It's got some tabs in the back and you can pull out the sort of plastic shell behind it. So, you know, again, I think this is really nice packaging. So I kind of want to keep it as pristine as possible. Okay, out of the box now, and blaster in his hand. So we take a closer look at the sort of innards, which is cool. You know, nice paintwork on there. Again, I think reminiscent of a nice sort of vibrant 80s theme. Go round from top to bottom. And this, literally, the cab just fits on easily onto the front there. You just take that on and off as you like. Go over to the back, you know, all just fairly plain, but exactly how we sort of remember him from, well, for me it was probably the early series and Transformers the movie, obviously, where he was very prominent. It, you know, disappeared halfway through. I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but yeah, nice sort of articulation on him. Like I say, not a lot, but you get the arms, I think you get the hands, yep, some on the hands, the turn around, you get a slight swivel on the leg and on the head. 1 second, let me just put this cab on. There we go, just wanted to get that cab on properly. Do you see it sort of sits snug on him there? You just kind of push it down, make sure it's on there, which is great. Still get an element of sort of the see-through stuff, which is nice. So you still see a bit, still see the matrix in there, which is great. Yeah, head swivel, slight head swivel actually, but not loads, but I guess the cab sort of impedes it a little bit. But yeah, you get, you know, the exhausts here, arms move up and down. No tyres. I think that's what I've seen people who, you know, are kind of big fans of Prime. They're just a bit upset that he seems to have everything else, but usually he's got a set of tyres, as we see kind of on the box there, down there, but nothing on there. But as I say, simplified kind of retro figure. So I think we can forgive that really. I would have liked to seen it. Wouldn't have taken much to add that on there, but you know, it is what it is. This is what we have. But yeah, really good. I really like it. I think, as I say, we'll have a look at Megatron a bit later, sort of side by side with Prime, and yeah, I think these will make a really nice sort of addition to the G1 collection. So here we have Prime next to Megatron. Again, you know, real good together, I think. A nice pairing in their G1 looks from the movie. So yeah, you can't really get one without the other, in my opinion. So there we have him, the Super Cyborg Super 7 Gen 1 Optimus, X-ray Optimus. You know, sort of size, it says 11 inches, so yeah, you know, nice and big. Like I said, I think these are, you know, if you want a bit of a super-sized reaction figure, these are the ones for you. I mean, you know, quite sort of basic, I'd say, for sure. You know, like not kind of, I wouldn't say premium. They're nice, they're built, but they're, you know, just sort of hollow plastic. But, you know, like I say, just for a sort of retro toy. I mean, they're out there at silly prices somewhere, but, you know, you can find them at the moment really, really reasonably. So this is why I decided to push the button and pick these up. So yeah, perfect really. I mean, they do some other options as well. They've got like a a clear version, which I'm weighing up. I'm weighing up, looking at those prices, see if they come down a little bit. And if they do, I might go for those and try, start a bit more of a set. But yeah, genuinely just really nice. I think I like these. These are my sort of favourite style and an era for Transformers. I'm not a huge Transformers collector, but I do tend to pick up a Prime or a Megatron or a Starscream every now and then. So yeah, really pleased with these ones. And if you are looking for more videos like this, like I say, I'm about to do a Megatron one, so please do come back and check that out. And while you're there, please drop me a sub and a like or a comment. If you have any questions, be happy to answer them for you. But until then, we will see you next time.